Bruise! On the way! Oh no!
You're probably thinking to yourself, well, that man's about to get his ass kicked. And true enough, that is actually what happens. But in order to understand what's going on here between the Prophet Jay Wilde and Taff Taylor, we need to go back to the beginning.
Look, it's James Taylor.
Hey. Little buddy Jay Wilde just had to cost me my match against Jacob Young. And I know you've beaten Jay Wilde. And I know that you're a backyard legend, and I know I can hang with the legends. So, how about it? I issue a challenge, me and you, tonight.
I mean, if it's a fight you want, what makes you think you even deserve to be in the same ring?
Oh, man. You know, that's not a bad idea, actually. You know what? I can make that happen. Tonight, it's going to be Maxx Chaos versus the Nemesis James Taylor. We can make that happen.
Looks like
Sounds
it's your
good.
lucky night, kid. And as far as Jay Wilde running around talking about his family, I'm going to address the situation after my match with that little punk.
All right. Say less.
It's been announced cross tonight, Taylor versus Chaos.
Now that we got that out of the way, hello and welcome my fellow operatives. My name is Taff Taylor, and today I am sharing a match that I had with Mr. Maxx Chaos, who's coming out right now from Tennessee Backyard Wrestling. And there's Mr. Referee Carter in the ring. This is a match that took place in June of 2023. And it was a contest between myself and Maxx Chaos here, the young prospector in TBW. But what was going on here was around this time, I am 8-0 in my undefeated streak for TBW. And around this time, I am in a current rivalry with the Prophet Jay Wilde and his faction that he calls the Prophecy. And we're going to go ahead, we're going to talk about the match, though, right now. And right now, I'm behind the curtain, you know, getting the butterflies, trying to shake them away and get all excited for the match. And then I come out in just full James Taylor mode, or Taff Taylor. So around this stage in my career, I am basically considered a part-timer in the backyard community. And some people like to knock and say that, hey, old Taff Taylor is just a stone-cold wannabe. Well, you know what? You can think all that you want. Yes, I like to hit the post, but I don't go to all four corners. I throw my arms up, and I'm just ready to give 110% whenever I'm in that ring. And one thing I like about this match, I don't get a lot of offense in, but one thing I do is sell my ass off, and I make Maxx Chaos look like $1 million in this matchup. And if this doesn't show what type of a worker I am in the ring, shows my ability to perform and make whoever I'm in the ring with look great, then I don't know why you're watching this. But nonetheless, we got the introductions. I don't know why we had an introduction, though, but TBW is just prone to do the things that they do. But they wanted to do an introduction between two superstars before a matchup, but there was no, championship on the line or nothing. There was no stipulations to this match except for the fact that I could lose my undefeated streak, but it didn't really mean anything. It was just the fact that I was undefeated and I was going to go into Anniversary 7 doing that. But here we go with a nice crisp collar and elbow tie-up that I did with Mr. Maxx Chaos right there, and I'm just basically showing my power compared to this kid. He was real eager to learn. He really wanted to work with me on this day, so it was real exciting to do that. He shoots me off of the ropes. I get him a nice shoulder tackle, leapfrog over him. He gives me that big old back body drop, but it wasn't enough elevation, but it was enough to do the damage, and then bam, knocks me over that top rope. I don't see anybody else in the backyard that does that. And I like to take credit for the fact that I do it because I enjoy doing it. It's like going for a little roller coaster ride, which is fun. And here's where the selling's starting, if you haven't noticed so far. Starts with getting clotheslined over the top rope, and then him doing the suicide dive, and I'm just overselling almost. But you see me selling the punches. You don't even see that. I remember right here, he wanted to throw me right back in the ring, and I pulled him and said, no, throw me in the ring post. We're going to stay outside for a little bit longer. And I'm just going to narrate what's going on. So he throws me up against the thing. I tell him to get back in the ring, break the count. That's the only reason why he did that, because he was just wanting to get me in the ring. I said, all right, punch me here twice, So he punches me, Give me them hard right hands. I'm doing what I can to keep that barrier up because he was about to fall over because of the impact. Knock the flag down. Give him that good old cut off right there. And right here, I mean, you can see the struggling. I wanted to give him like a pile driver or a power bomb, and I told him to give me a back body drop, and he was just having trouble understanding what I wanted him to do. But finally, he got the picture. He gives me the old back body drop on the ground right there. Yo, that did not feel good. You can see the pain. I told him, get back in the ring, break the count one more time, and then get me and throw me back in. And sure enough, he does that. He was a really good listener. I am considered the ring general in this match. So ring general basically means that I'm in charge, and I'm basically telling us what we need to do. Communication is key in professional wrestling, backyard wrestling, indie wrestling, whatever it is. Gives me that nice Pele kick. I probably should have, and I know there was a review about it, I probably should have sold the fact that I was injured from being, dropped on the ground outside. But it is what it is. I was just, it was a very, very hot day this day. It was about 100 degrees, and we're sweating our asses off already. That ring was black. Boom! Hits me with that nice swanton. Look at the cell, showing the damage he did to the core. Going for that pin. I know it's hot. Then I hit that left shoulder up. And one thing I got to give Chaos is he showed a lot of emotion and frustration when he couldn't get a pinfall. Boom. Look at something as simple as that right hand right there in a sitting position. He hits me and I still take a bump. I shoot to the ground and then there it is. So we're a little bit gassed right here because of how hot and humid it is, and I tell him to put me in a headlock, and that way I can catch my breath, he can catch his, and we're discussing the next spot and what we're about to do. A little bit different than a traditional headlock. He's got me kind of like in a reverse chokehold. And I told the referee, even the referee was doing this because I told him, I said, count my hand to 3. And he goes, drops it for 2, and then he drops it for the 3, and then boom, I shoot the finger up, saying, nope, this ain't up. So this is a good little fire up, getting that momentum back, trying to get the momentum back. I told him to cut me off when I come back with a clothesline. He hits me with a forearm instead, bam, and I took that bump, no problem. Told him to come back, give me an enziguri, and then I sell it, bam. Nice front flip or a front bump, goes for the pinfall, 2, and I get the right shoulder up. And the reason I'm telling you everything that's going on in this match is because I want people at home that's watching this, or I want you watching this at home to understand what it's like being in the ring and calling a match, especially when you're a ring general. I'm not saying every match I'm a ring general, but I do the best that I can when I go with a guy that's green and he's not used to calling matches. He's used to somebody helping him out, but it's the only way to understand. So everything that you see going on, I told him of what we needed to do. I told him I was going to give him a cut off right here, and I'm going to give him a suplex, and that's exactly what happens right now. So I got him in a front face lock, and I hoist him up and hit that nice vertical suplex, and I did that to buy me some time. And told him, hey, stay down till at least the count of 6 or 7, and we'll get up. And you can see me patting him on his ribs right there, saying, all right, let's just sit here and catch our breath for a minute because it's freaking hot out here. He's like, I know, right? And black attracts heat. But anyways, referee doing his count. We're discussing what we're about to do. He's going to give me his little front basement drop kick thingamabob. And I don't even know what it's called. But he's going to hit me with a drop kick. And I sell it for him. He hits me right in the chest. Boom. Go into the turnbuckle. Watch this. Just like that. Pulls me over to the side, and he's going to hit me with his big old Shawn Michaels-like elbow drop, which I got to give this kid credit when it comes to a back or an elbow drop in the backyard. I have so many words I'm trying to say. He actually does it really, really good, and I took it and watched the sell job whenever I do it. Hiya, boom, just like that. There I am selling my ass off. Make it look like it killed me. 1, 2, and just in the nick of time, I kicked out. 2 9/10. Look at the frustration on Maxx Chaos, and that's one thing he's really good for. That's storytelling right there, ladies and germs. And so here I am crawling because I barely kicked out. He's looking for a phenomenal forearm of some sort, and then whack, kick him right in the gut and popped him right on that chin. Hit him with the stunner, the Taff Taylor-like stunner, and then a 1, 2, 3. Now, just like the beginning of the video, we were wondering how I got into this predicament, and we're about to find out right now. So I'm cutting over, I'm talking to him, letting him know he did a really good job, and I really appreciate the match, and he said thank you too. Referee raises my hand in victory, and now I do a little promo.
And look, Ross, is he going to respond to the Prophet?
Quiet down, Cross. We're about to find out. Take it away, Nibby.
I accept this challenge at anniversary. So, Prophet, if you're feeling froggy and you got a set of balls big enough, come out here and acknowledge me.
Well, it's official. It's official.
So I cut my promo. As you could tell, I was out of breath because it was very, very hot out there. But here I am getting ready. We're building the story between the Nemesis James Taylor and the Prophet Jay Wilde as I stand in the middle of the ring. And now I'm 9-0 at that point. And here comes Prophet. So Prophet comes out and he's going to be talking a little bit of trash to me and letting me know what he thinks of me. But the thing is that I put on this matchup to show the world that I still got what it takes to be in the ring, and that I'm going to go into anniversary 7 or 6, I can't remember which one it was, and take out the Prophet.
Everywhere. And friends everywhere.
Friends in high and low places?
Even
I don't know what's he talking about.
just like you, they're everywhere. Isn't that right?
So here we are with the classic distraction. I'm selling it like I'm shocked that he's here because I only knew him from the promo wrestling world. And Leech causing the distraction for Prophet to attack me from behind.
It's a distraction. Turn around.
It's a ruse. On the way. Oh no. Stop.
And there it is. He hits me with my stunner. Causing the distraction was Leech as Leech moves on. And Prophet basically telling me that he's got my number and he's going to destroy me at anniversary 6. And that's basically what happened right there. It was great storytelling. It was fun to do. Had the awesome match with Maxx Chaos and then Prophet coming out to feud our rivalry. And I will be doing a commentary over with that match as well. But here he was leaving, and he decided he was going to give me one more, and hits me with it. And watch the sell job. Boom! Stunner. Selling it like an SOB. Talking his trash to me. And I remember right there, you can see the look on my face. It was so hot right there in that part of the ring. Just the heat, the humidity, and everything. And there he is screaming, yelling at me, telling me he's got my number, he's got my ass at anniversary, and we'll basically be able to check that out later on down the line. But nonetheless, Leech made allies with the Prophet, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you all enjoyed this one, and we will catch you in the next one.